everybody, welcome into Farm Cooking with Nan. Today we are going to be doing a real quick get into the crock pot type thing. We're going to do teriyaki ribs, pork ribs in the crock pot. But first let's get to the stove. I'm heating up my skillet right now. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil, maybe a couple tablespoons. I'm just going to sort of put that all over the bottom of my skillet. Then I've got some pork ribs here. I've got about 2.5 pounds of pork ribs. You can do up to 3.5 pounds if you want to, okay? I'm going to take a little salt and a little bit of pepper, and I'm going to do these while they're in this because I don't want to dirty up anything else. I'm already going to the crock pot after I leave this. Little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper on both sides. There we go. Now I can see it sizzling. I'm going to put my pork chips, my pork ribs, and I'm putting it salt down, okay? Salt and pepper side down. We're going to sear these, and if you want to skip this step, you can, but I just don't want to skip it. This is always another layer of flavor when you sear your meat. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of pepper on this side. And a little bit of salt. Not much, just a little bit. Don't say anything to me now about putting salt and pepper on something. You don't want to do it, don't do it. I've got this on high heat, and I'm just going to sear it, and then we're going to travel over to the crock pot. Let's check these out, see if we need to flip them over. Yep, look at that nice brown sear there. I'm going to try to sear them on all 4 sides. Come on now, straighten up there. You don't want to put too many in a pan at once, but I think I'm all right. Look at those. And they're smelling good. Now I'm going to sear them on all 4 sides, and we'll move over to the crock pot. Okay, I've already turned it off. I'm just going to move it off of the eye, but I've seared all 4 sides on my ribs. Next, I'm going to pour in about almost 2 cups. Not quite 2 cups, but I'm going to move in, well, I put 2 cups. And I'm measuring for everybody that needs to be measured for. I can afford half this out. This is unsalted chicken broth. Try to keep down the sodium, you know, a little bit. Okay, next I'm going to put, this is called Sesame Ginger Crunch Garlic. Look at that right there. It's really called a Asian seasoning. If there's an Asian seasoning in your supermarket, this is just McCormick Sesame and Ginger Crunch and Garlic. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. There's no carbs. There's nothing like that. So I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons, and you know me, a little bit more for good measure. 3 tablespoons of the Asian seasoning, or like I said, McCormick Sesame and Ginger Crunch. I'm going to put in 1 bottle of sugar-free teriyaki. Isn't that going to be good? Sugar-free. If I can get this thing off there. This might take a minute. Oh no, it's not too bad. I gotta do is peel that down off there. Not too bad at all. There's about 13 ounces in this. This is made by G. Hughes. G. Hughes. Sugar-free teriyaki. It's like a marinade, but we're gonna use it for, I'm gonna put 13 ounces, a whole bottle. And I'm gonna put just a dash of that broth in there and give it a shake to get everything out of it. Maybe just a tad bit more, okay? I just want all that good juice, all that good seasoning. I want to get all that seasoning. I've got to get this on because I want to cook this on high about 8 hours, or I want to cook it on, on low. I'm sorry. Let's get this straightened out. I'm going to cook it on high for about 5 to 6 hours, 5 hours, or what I'll probably do 5. Or I want to cook it on low about 8 hours, okay? So I want to get this going. I'm going to whisk this all up to get it all mixed up real good. And then we're going to put our seared ribs in there. And you know, this is something that if you're diabetic or whatever, when you can have. Let me grab my little pot. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. These are seared on every side. I'm gonna lay them down in there. That's just a little, about a tablespoon and a half of olive oil. What did I put in there? Yeah, extra virgin olive oil. So I'm just gonna go ahead. That's good flavor. I'm not gonna lose this. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that over it. And I'm going to save this pan because after this is over, I'm going to reuse this pan with this in it, okay? Set that over there for after a while. Now we're going to put our lid on and we're going to get it going. I've already got the Crockpot holder over here. You know, I don't have plug-ins like you all do. Mine's in the cabinet. So I've got my Crockpot already plugged up and set on high. Now, I'm going to put this in there and let it cook, okay? We'll be back when it's over and finish it up. We're going to add something to our crock pot about the last 30, 35 minutes, something like that. I'm going to throw in about a half of a green bell pepper that I've cut in chunks. I'm going to take that and push it down in there. I'm going to put in a little bit of chunks of pineapple. Well, if I can make my fingers work here. It's about enough. Then I'm gonna just take my knife and cut a chunk or two off of an onion. I'll move that over there. I don't know if you can see anything or not. I'm just gonna just in chunks, you know, pieces, in pieces, and I'm gonna put that back on high and let that cook just a little bit. Ooh, that's going to be hot. Back over to the cooking station. my lid back on there and we'll be back to finish up. Okay, we're back. I have drained everything out, took my ribs out and put all of my meat and vegetables in here, and I've got it on, heating it up and everything. I've got a little bit more than 2 tablespoons of water in here. I'm gonna put a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch. Stir that up real good. This is what you call making a slurry for the young cooks that don't know. You usually use the same amount. If you're going to use 2 tablespoons of warm water, just put 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now I'm going to pour that into this. And you might say, well, Nan, why would you do that? This is going to thicken up my sauce that I've got in there. It's going to thicken it up. It's going to start coming up to like a simmer, and you'll see this. It'll just start getting thicker. It already's starting to get a little bit thick. Sorry about the mess I've made here. Hang on a minute. Okay, I thought I got that cleaned up. Hang on there. Looky there. I've got cornstarch all over everything. Now, we're going to let it thicken just a little bit more. Now, I don't want my green bell pepper and onions. I want it to have a little crispiness. You know what I'm saying? Just have a little bit of crispiness to it. I don't want it to be mush. And we're going to serve this to Pop. I've made some rice back here for him. And a few peas, that's what he likes. But this is like an Asian dish, really. This is an Asian. Now, it's going to have a little kick to it because that seasoning that I told you to put in there, that seasoning has a little bit of a red pepper flake. You see, look at this. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. It's already thickening up till you can pour it like a sauce. You didn't have to add that to it, but I like that little bit of okay, it's turned off. Let's go plate it. Okay. I'm going to pour this wonderful stuff right over. I've got my crock pot over in the sink with some good soapy water in it, so I can let that work, and I will fix Papa's plate. And we'll be right back. Okay, we've got our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Asian ribs, teriyaki ribs. We got Pop's plate fixed. Don't that look pretty? I'm just going to get me just a tiny little bit out into a little dish, just a bite, so that I can try something good. I'm going to get me a little bit of onion and a little bit of pepper with that bite. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for your blessings, Lord. Thank you for my friends on this program, Father, and I thank you for your blessings, God. You're so good to us, Lord. And I pray, God, you'll bless this food to our bodies and our bodies to do your service, Lord. Help us forever to be ready to meet you when you come, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. Oh my. Oh my. A little bit spicy, but it's delicious. It's really good, Yana. It's really good. And I know the onion and the green pepper Finishes off the plate. So listen, I want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all coming and watching with me. I do. I love y'all, and the good Lord loves you so very much. Don't forget that, young'uns. I tell you, I've just been burdened so much in the last few months that we better be ready to meet the Lord. He's coming. He's coming. I can't explain it. My heart is just pounding in me just to talk to you about this now. Please get ready. Don't put it off. It could be today that he comes back. Please, young ones, I want us all to be together in heaven. Please, please come to the Lord before it's too late. I'm going to let y'all go and feed Pop his food, and I will see you all next time if it's the Lord's will and we're still here, okay? I love you. Bye-bye.